You have a feature that you want to bring to users, but you want to do it in a safe, cost-effective manner. You could use an on-device model, but picking out the model, downloading it to the device, hoping it runs on the end user's device, and then falling back to a cloud model if it doesn't work can be a significant headache. Fortunately, this month we announced support for the hybrid SDKs for Firebase AI Logic for Android. This brings the ability to run prompts on the user's device without the extra overhead of figuring out how to deliver the model or determining if it can run on the device. Let's take a look at implementing Hybrid Inference into our own app. Sometimes the best features are subtle ones. For instance, adding automatic star ratings to reviews in an app. This can help users decide whether their review is detailed enough and also help the user determine whether the review accurately reflects the star rating they gave it. While we could have sent these small requests to something like Gemini 3 flashlight, we can make it more reliable by running it on device, which enables offline support. And we can also lower our costs as well, since those Gemini 3.1 flashlight inference requests also require Gemini API usage. If we wanted to, we could download a model and use it locally, but by using the hybrid SDK models, we use the model that already comes on the device and is a shared model across many apps. Let's take a look at the code to implement this. We start by adding the required SDKs to our Android project. Since the hybrid SDK is experimental, we need to download an additional library to use it. We then check if the model is available and download the model if needed. Since my device has already downloaded the model before, it was instantaneously available for me. AICore, the system service on Android, manages all of the model downloads for our device and is a central place to locate on-device models. If the model is not available, it should either fall back to a cloud-hosted model or throw an exception if you have an only on-device flag set. Next, we set opt-in in our composable to give explicit consent to use the public preview API. Then we declare our JsonSchema for what we want returned, a star rating with a justification for that rating, and declare the model that we want to use. In our case, it's the Vertex AI backend using Gemini 3.1 flashlight as a fallback, with the on-device config set to prefer on-device. This will allow us to fall back to the cloud-hosted model if the on-device model is not available. We then do real-time inference with debalancing, so if I do fall back to the cloud-hosted model, I am not continually sending requests to the backend. And that's it. Let's see the app running. You can see that I type a review saying I thought the food was amazing, but the service was awful. The app originally rated my response as 2 stars. As a usability feature for users, it's ideal to keep them in the loop by allowing them to change their rating as needed. In this case, I'll give the review 3 stars and submit. There you have it. We can now utilize hybrid inference in our Android apps using the models already present on the device, helping us save costs on inference and fall back to cloud-hosted models when needed. Let me know how you are going to use hybrid inference in your apps in the comment section below. I'm Nohe, and I cannot wait to see what you build next.